Shalom, shalom to the 144,000, the elect. Before I get started, let me give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakar Kodash, the one to the apostles, nails, a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the brothers that are preaching the truth in the four winds of the earth. May Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, have mercy upon you. I'm on this brother's page today. This is a brother that do videos on Eve, the Jeremy Hill show, right? You know what? The Jeremy Hill show, right? He's he make good videos. He make nice videos, and it's this sister on here. You know, ain't nothing like the sisterhood of Eve. You know, Eve think the sisterhood is for you know, they hate one another. Really, truly, they hate one another. But they always want to push the narrative like they got one another back when they wouldn't. Man, when I, it's so much I want to say. Try and watch my tone, but it's hard to watch your mouth and watch what you say out your mouth when you talking about Eve black ass. You know what I'm saying? But in other words, so I'm just gonna say what it is. You know, because all this sugarcoat shit I just don't do. You know, now I try sometime, but that shit just don't resonate with a lot of people when you try to be good or kind. You can't be kind to an evil nigga, man. You know, these people evil, man. And Eve, who's more evil than Eve and Esau? You can't talk about one, you don't talk about the other one. But my point, what I was initially trying to make, is that the sisterhood always claiming the sisterhood, and they hate one another. And how do I know this? Because the same one that you defending and trying to defend, you be sleeping with her husband. You go behind the back, sleep with a husband, a boyfriend, or whatever. But there's no such thing as a boyfriend. But you know, I'm just using the term that most of you all use because Esau Edom got you dumbed down. You don't know that sex is a marriage. I mean, a husband Eve got. You know, a man could never beat a woman in laying down with multiple partners. Never. You can never beat a woman in laying down with multiple partners unless you just in the damn making freak moves or something, right? But it's still in all, you know, Eve gonna beat you anyway because she gonna have 2, 3, 4 of them. You know, it ain't nothing but a hole, man. Nothing but a hole with a bunch of shit up in it. Because once it's up, you know, when you get that stuff and you mix it all together like that, y'all, that's where diseases come from. That's where diseases come from. If a man get a disease, he got it from a woman. He got it from a woman. A man can lay down with 100 women and not catch anything if they don't have anything. But a woman can lay down with 2 men and she catch something. That's why they always running back and forth to the clinic. That's why Esau Edom get them free Medicare and stuff, because he know that they being very promiscuous and they're gonna need to go to the doctor. Yeah, it's your time right now, Eve. It's been a while since I went in on y'all wicked asses. So let's start it over. This brother him, I might play this all the way through here, which is about 11 minutes. Let's skip to here. I'm gonna get his little intro. Even let him get a little intro in.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, in this reaction video, I want to give you a couple of examples of why black men, in my most humble opinion, black men are passing over black women. And it's funny because black women act as if they don't understand the reasons behind this. So I'm going to try to attempt to show you why. Before I do that, hit the notification bell. Once you do that, select the option that says all. That way you'll be informed of all my new content. Can you dig it? All right, now. Let's get it.
you need to really check on your ends before you talk about long or short hair, because a lot of girls with long hair be having no hair just because it's long is thin. So yeah, I'm sorry, I can't. Okay.
Famous around the world. Already. Mr. Slocky, man. Good Lord. Well, his brother making this money, so.
Quickly, I must say this. This is the Pop the Balloon show, and this woman is upset that this man rejected another black woman, someone else, based on his personal preferences for longer hair. And she got irate about it. Let's continue.
Sounds triggered.
It's not triggered. I'm just,
First of all, I didn't say the hairstyle she had was not good.
You said you don't like girls with long hair. That's not right. You should never said that at all. As a black brother, you should have kept that as what it was. You should have just said, you're not just my type. But hair, it's a different. You can't talk about hair. If you want hair, go get what you want. If you want Becky with the long hair, go get what you want. Don't talk to black women up here about hair. That's just it. And I'm not triggered. Like I said, at the end of the day, your hair is nappy. Your hair is short. You should be happy where you came from. Period.
Insults, see? What the brother say, shame, trying to insult, guilt, and need to be right, y'all. Huh? But the thing is that attitude, all that mouth, and a lot of these they didn't get their ass whooped when they were young, and that's most of them problem. That's why they run their mouth the way they run their mouth. Sometimes Jake put their hands on them, but guess what? It's a reason for putting their hands on you. Shut that damn mouth up, man. Shut the mouth up, man. Some of these women then, but how often does a man put his hand on a woman before a woman put his hand on him? That shit is very rare. Because this is what they look for. They want to trigger you and get you in trouble, because 9 times out of 10, if the white man roll up, he gonna roll up and he gonna take you. But that's why it's always important when you get into it with a so-called black woman, film her ass. Because once she swing on you, you can swing on her. And I ain't one of the ones to be sitting around here talking about some I ain't advocating this and advocating that. Yeah, if she swing on you, swing on her ass. My mama always told me that as a little child. Don't stand there and let no woman beat you in your face and scratch your face all up. If she trying to do that, you beat her and scratch your face all up. So I learned that as a young boy by my mother, which never gave me no kisses and hugs, because she said, what, y'all men, ain't no kisses and hugs here. I had a real, I can't say, man, I can't say my mother never done that. And it was a reason for it. Because y'all be kissing on these little boys, man, making them out of sisters, man. And then you wonder why they so sensitive and sitting there arguing with a bunch of tricks. It is what it is.
Now here's the thing. I don't understand why when black men say they want black women to have natural long hair, that black women quickly assume that means that that black man wants a white woman. This is what this whole Becky with the good hair means. This is what she's talking about. And why can't he say that he prefers longer hair? That has
but they so quick to talk about Becky, which is a so-called white woman. They so quick to talk about Becky, but guess what? You trying to look like Becky. From your hair, blonde, your weave, you trying to look like her. But you want to, then when a so-called black man tell you, you hate yourself, you say, you think you love yourself because you can put clothes on. That don't mean you love yourself. You hate yourself because why? You don't want to look like yourself. You got everything on that's fake. You don't look nothing like yourself. That's witchcraft. Makeup that's what that is. That's witchcraft.
Absolutely nothing to do with her. He was talking to another woman. You see, women care more about the opinions of their peers than they do the man that they are with. Women care more about their peers' opinions of them more than they do about a potential suitor. A man that can have everything together, that could be a good husband, boyfriend, whatever. And she sees the value in him. Well, what she sees is automatically trumped by the sisterhood, the sister girl thing, or what her friends think. Nowadays, men are in many relationships with black women that they don't have no control in whatsoever. The ones that could
No control in. And he's right about that. No control. Because why? Women, what's that? Um, Jeremiah 31:22. How long wilt thou what go, thou old backsliding daughter? For the Lord Yahweh has created a new thing in the earth. And that new thing in the earth is what? A woman shall compass a man. And Esau Edom, he did this and does have done this very uh, strategically done this here, and he knows how to cater to Eve, because Eve is going to do what? She's going to come up against her man. But notice that the Lord controls all things. The Heavenly Father created the spirits for Eve's spirit to be going off in the manner that she's going off first and foremost. But it's still the fact that what? That's just like when the Heavenly Father have you going off. When I say going off, you being in sin, just because he got you going off, you still going to be judged. You still going to be judged. Right? Because some of you all are just here for to be examples of what not to do. Most of you all are here as an examples. So there's good Eve. When I say good Eve, I'm talking about so-called black women. There's some good, but very small number. Most of you all are wicked as hell. Because for one thing, with that Isaiah 3:23-17, therefore the Lord will smite thee with his scab, meaning your hair. And like this guy says, he says, some of these Eve can grow their hair, but they won't take care of their natural hair. They want to stick glue in it and keep it coupled up all the time where it won't breathe. So it's gonna naturally what? And then when you taking them braids out of stuff, you pulling the roots of your hair out, so it's not gonna grow. Therefore the Lord will smite thee with a scab, the crown of the heads of the daughters of Zion. This is how you know that they are what? That they are Eve, that the scriptures speak about. Starting with the what? The so-called black one, which is from the tribe of Judah. They are the head tribe of all the women. This is why they're so masculine. The crown of the head of the what? Of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord Yahweh will discover their what? Their secret parts. And their secret parts is what? Them fake nails, fake hair, ton of makeup. That's your secret parts that the Heavenly Father will discover in the what? In the days to come. This is what we are gonna get. This is why we have nothing to choose from. This is why Jake be going over to the Northern Kingdom. A lot of Northern Kingdom women got their hair, and they prefer to have their natural hair. They won't want to put all that glue. You know how much time it take to put glue and all that stuff on your head, man, and pay $300 and $400 to pack some damn glue in your head, man, to destroy your roots or your real hair. But they don't listen to men, though. Why don't listen to men? Because they don't respect a so-called black man's opinion concerning them not. I mean, men be sincere when they say, I like natural. And most men would tell you. The only one that would tell you that they don't like natural hair and tell you what the hell you want to hear is a damn pookie with his pants sagging on his ass, showing his ass while looking at your ass. And then in the process, both of you all what? Want to lay up and screw all day long and screw and smoke weed. Trust me, y'all. This is what's going on.
control those relationships now are the friends of that black woman that he's with, basically. And it's sad. It shows you just how much men put certain women on a pedestal and how many women put men below their feet.
Can I talk or you gonna interrupt me again?
I don't want to hear what you have to say.
You made me think of a precept, y'all. Hold up one second. Below their feet. In other words, a man always catering to a woman's needs and her wants. This is what they do. This is what we have in these times. He said, let's hear that again. Let's hear that again. He said, I'm talking about the brother that Jeremy. He said, hear what he said again.
Pedestal, and how many women put men below their feet? Thing. Nowadays, men are in many relationships with black women that they don't have no control in whatsoever. The ones that control those relationships now are the friends of that black woman that he's with, basically. And it's sad. It shows you just how much men put certain women on a pedestal and how many women put men below their feet.
And see, you got what? If you hear a woman, and I say, when you hear a woman say, 9 times out of 10, not always, 9 times out of 10, you hear a woman say, I got a good man. I got a good man. He's a good man, girl. He talked to a bunch, and she talking to a bunch of women. That means he's a damn fool. For the most part, he's a damn fool for her. And that's what that is. First Esdras 4:22. By this also ye must know that women have dominion over what? Over you. Them damn feminists. Mainly those bunch of feminists. You know, that don't matter whether women or men, black. But hey, when I go in on women 9 times out of 10, I'm going in on black women, which is my counterparts, which is what I'm here to do. But know this: women don't have dominion over men that know this truth. You know, you might have a Jake or two here and there, but for the most part, when Jake know who the hell he is and knows how to stand up against a wicked ass woman that was made by Esau Edom in his queendom, he knows how to deal with a demon. By this also ye must know that women have dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman? This is what we see, especially back in my days, man. In them damn 60s and 70s, man. Men used to work. That's when they were getting paid weekly. Get paid every week and bring their whole damn check home to a wicked ass woman, man. To a wicked ass woman. And she go buy and do what the hell she want to do with the money and then won't pay no bills. They still doing this. Bill $50. You got a $50 water bill. You go put. Just got paid. You got thousands of dollars. You just got paid, and then you go pay a water bill for $50. $50. You go put $20 on it. You tell me that's not a trifling ass woman, man. A selfish demon. That's what that is. By this also ye must know that women have dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman? Yea, a man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob and steal, to sail upon the sea and upon rivers. So they go through all this here like Jake's in the hood. If they hustling in the hood, they hustling. You know what I mean when I say hustling? They hustling in the hood, and Jake might make $300,000 a year or more. Who gonna spend most of that money? Eve. Jake ride around in an old ass 30-year car with some rims on it. He might put about $10,000-$15,000 in it, but you go buy Eve a $60,000 car. This is what we got. This is what Esau Edom has created in the hood. A bunch of niggas that cater to a bunch of wicked ass women. 24 of First Esdras 4:24. And looketh upon a lion and goeth into the darkness, and when he has stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth it to his love. Jake go to jail, hustling, go to jail, and did all that for Eve. Bought our house, you got brand new cars, As soon as Jake go to jail, she messing with his friend. This is what Eve do, man. And then in the process, Eve be setting up most of these brothers that with the prison. In the when that conspiracy crap came out in the late 80s and early 90s, most of the brothers that went to prison, guess who sent them there? That damn Eve. Eve sent them there, set them up. And most of them Jake stay on the phone and be worried about them tramps, man, and they be living their life, living it up. They be living it up. And blow through that little money, that little piece of change you got, a little $300,000, $400,000 you got in the wall somewhere, under the cement somewhere. She get that and she blow it. And won't send you a goddamn dime. Verse 25 was 1 Esdras 4 and 25. Wherefore a man loveth his what? His wife better than what? Than father or mother. Which he should. But these women are not what? Are not wives. These women are tramps in the hood, man, that are what? That are scheming every opportunity, every chance that they get. Verse 26. Yeah, many that be what? That have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sake. I can't stand a weak ass nigga, man, that always cater and letting a woman dog him out, man. I can't stand him. I don't want to be a friend to a nigga like that. I don't give a damn who you is. I don't want to be around you. You're a weak nigga for a woman because I know that woman going to have you doing something that you shouldn't be doing. And then, then when it comes to, if she controlling you in that manner, in every aspect of what, your money, the home, the children, and everything, if she controlling you in that manner, I know she can turn you against me. So why would I want to be friends with a nigga that's weak for a woman? No, I don't do that. Verse 27, many also have what? Perished, have erred in what? In sin for a woman. Yeah, had perished. Always calling the cops on you. Cops get there, 9 times out of 10, they gunning your ass down. And Eve going on with her life. Coming there and fake with your mother like she, like she really care when she's the one that set your ass up. Let's hear a little more.
Can I talk or you gonna interrupt me again?
I don't want to hear what you have to say.
You still
But you can say what you want to say,
Yeah.
but don't talk about black people here. But
So-
let's hear from him. Go
So
ahead.
again, her hairstyle, there's nothing wrong with it. So it's my preference, right? So if I'm here to date, I'm here to find someone for me. So I'm not dating multiple people. You're not dating multiple people. So my comment to her has no sort of
But
significance
I'm
on
a
you.
black woman. If I want to wear my hair like hers one day, what you gonna say? Oh, I don't like your hair. I'm gonna go date Becky up the street. Follow along. Thank you.
I'll say this, at the end of the day, are you here to find a man or are you here to be
I'm
with,
not here to find you. I'm here
Are-
to find someone that's gonna accept me, floss and all. And if you can't accept this
Sounds-
young lady up
Sounds like you're
here,
here to find the sister code.
no.
So we can move
actually, women,
We can move
we
forward.
are here, and
We
there's
can
a
move
lot
forward.
of black women that's lined up in here. So you can't talk about hair. It's not about the length or the texture.
How the hell you gonna tell me what my goddamn preference is or what I like? Don't y'all say how many times a woman? How many times you heard Eve say talk about a man's height? Or a man's clothes? Or his shoes? I don't like him because of that. But you want to tell me my preference? But I can't tell you I like women with long hair. Or I like one with natural hair. How you gonna tell me what the fuck my preference is? See, that was wrong. See, these jakes are weak as hell, man. You know what? The comments always got something good. Let's I know these should be good here. Clay says what? Black women listen to what? To the very same friends who keep them single. They always do. They always do. This clip on his replies. They're the main ones who are what? Who are most eager to what? To give them advice and talk them out of what? Of being themselves. They're the ones who are what? Who are destroying Afro-American collective women, but AAC women like it though. Indeed. Basile says, you can what? Reject them because of their hair, but they can reject you because they aren't feeling you or your outfit. Daddy, I just said that. I just said that. You talking about a bunch of goddamn hypocrites, man, that are always speaking and telling you your problem when in actuality they talking about their own problem. And they just won't shut the hell up. Dumb. You know, they don't use logic in nothing that they do, man. All they use, they trigger. They always trigger. They get triggered about anything. And then most time when they get triggered, they will do what? They just perform it so they can be with Fred within the next hour. Just trying to get rid of you. Come on, man. This shit old. Salam says what? She got the what? That masculine energy. She gonna be what by herself for the rest of her life. And you know what? That's that both. But guess what? They always say I don't want no man. I don't need no man. But you screwing a nigga every day. You meet different niggas every day, and you screwing different niggas every day. But you don't need a man. Come on, man. You know that shit just be taught. You can count on it. He says. Mild Bill say what? It's a shame this young brother had this pile of shit to choose from. Exactly. That's all that is. A bunch of nothing ass hyenas, man. That's what they are. Come in and say this here. He pointing up saying, well, that's right, that comment. Read that again. It's a shame this young brother had a pile of shit to choose from. That's what they are, man. But y'all sit around and talk about it and judge us all day long. But when we get together and make videos about you and speak on your bad behavior, because you the one really got the bad behavior, you get an attitude. Guess what? I don't give a damn. And it appears that these jakes don't either. You all are making it even harder and harder for us to even what? Even think about even open a goddamn door for your ass. That's why, you know, I don't know. I know when I was coming up, I wouldn't pass by a woman that got a flat tire. Make sure she got air in her tire or whatever, because I always kept something to put an air in my car that put, you know, a pump or something. Now, all day long I pass by them. I'm not helping none of y'all asses to do nothing. None of you. Unless she's an older elder lady, I might help her. But other than you young nails wearing, fake hair wearing, and wicked ass women, I'm not doing nothing for you. It's that simple. Don't care if you get mad. Don't care what. Move on to the next. I never gave a damn about nobody watching mine, because I'm gonna speak the truth. The truth is what matters. Dustin say what? He say if a woman asks you for money, be sure to ask her for more. That's right. This brother has some up in something he said on the thing. This brother has it going on. He's too good for any of these musty bare heifers. Jake going off, boy. She went on a mediated, unprovoked rant behind literally nothing. The other women more likely weren't what? Even offended. They weren't even offended. They have been what? I can't say all these names, man. These damn names. People got involved. They have what? They have been a loss. They have been a lost cause. What? A lost cause. My whole life. That's why I could never understand why guys tried to save them. Wow. But y'all have, you know, when they created the internet, you know, the Heavenly Father created the internet. Why did he create the internet? For different reasons. And for the main reason to what? To expose you all. Because y'all get on here every day on this goddamn internet and make a damn fool out of yourself all the time. And think because you can put a sentence together with some slick shit that you learned from the hood, and then y'all here once, you know, you good at hearing something, don't know what the true definition of a word is, and you repeat it over and over and over and over and don't even know what the hell you repeating. Like narcissists. which applies to a bunch of you wicked, evil women. She was triggered because 90%, this gentleman dialogue, he said she was triggered because 90% of the hair on her head wasn't hers. That's why she was upset. That balloon show is garbage. Yeah, because you ain't got but a bunch of garbage women on there. That show is trash. Hell yeah, that balloon show is garbage. I haven't seen one episode of it. Shows a very disdain and hatred for what? For average black men. That's right. Y'all want to hate on us all day on the internet and want to talk about us all day, but when we get together and talk about y'all get triggered and get mad. You know, but we just recently, men just recently just started this since Kevin Samuels. This is when these brothers, since Kevin Samuels a little bit behind, but Kevin Samuels really did the overall exposing you all women to the degree to the level of where brother can understand and know. Stop being a damn fool for a damn woman. Tony, this is like a woman right here. Yeah, she is a woman. Tony says, wigs, weaves, eyelashes, bonnets, nose ring, masculine energy, obesity. Ooh, that's a hit there. Yeah, you right, sister. What she say? The brother Adrian say, and yet goes on and on and on. Yeah, man. Damn, let me Tony precept again. This a woman right here. Wigs, weaves, eyelashes, bonnets, nose ring, masculine energy. That's the overall. That's Eve in a nutshell. That's Eve exposing Eve. Miles Bill said, like a white dude right here, she is triggered. This proves that what? That chicks lie. Man, we just lie. They just like Esau. They look you in the face and tell you a damn lie. Even you be standing there. You could be standing there and a man still laying up in your bed, and she'll say, "Oh well, he fell and fell off. He tripped and fell in it." Hey man, just get rid of the tramp, man. Get rid of her. Pony, what both them brothers be saying? What brother be saying? Damn, what he be saying? I can't think of. Love him. He say, what he say? Love him, leave him. I can't even think of the damn the saying. Anyway, Pontiac says these black women got their what? Got their preferences. We black men got our preferences. There it is, man. How you gonna tell me what my goddamn preferences is? What I like and don't like? Her masculine energy will be single for life. This brother is on point, 10 toes down in business. Yeah. Why did she stick her nose into this? She is so hurt. Wow. Yeah, she hurt. She real hurt. She real hurt. These comments off the chain, man. Let's go back to the video. Play a little more. Cause she hurt, baby. And I love it.
Know what you say before you talk to black women. That's
women like this is the reason why there is a disconnect and division among black men and black women. Okay? Women like this who are so emotional have an ability to bleed that poisonous, venomous emotion onto other weak-minded black women. Women are cowards, especially in our community. They are afraid, majority of them are afraid to stand up against another system, especially when it comes to something as insignificant and petty as hair. Hair, something that you can cut and grow back. Now, his rejection of that woman, again, has absolutely nothing to do.
Now we got to go help people customize and save.
Oh, y'all, let this commercial go through. I mean, absolutely nothing to do with it, man. Nothing. But this is what we got to pick from and choose from, man. You know, which is nothing. That's why Apostle Tar tell you all the time, go get your goddamn Becky.
The industry's most.
Go get your Becky, because Becky ain't doing all this here. She gonna keep her damn mouth closed, and then she gonna help you out when you need help.
Do with her. She came there to be argumentative. And I'm gonna tell you something, they come on these shows looking for a man. This is what you see. This is why she's there looking for a man, because no man wants to deal with that attitude.
Yeah.
That woman is a combative woman. This is the type of woman that would nag, cuss you out, run the household, stress you out. This woman right here. Her attitude she shouldn't have the type of attitude. Looking the way she do.
Have y'all noticed, man, that since the changing of because women not at there's more women walking the street now and homeless, especially Eve, man. You know how rare it is for Eve to walk the street, man, and be homeless, man. Now I see homeless black women walking the street, man, lost their damn mind, man. And in the process, I know one particular woman I went to school with. She's still walking the street right now, and every time I see her, she got weed packed to her head like she done had it on her head for years, and stink like hell. And every time she see me, she be speaking. I just be looking at her. Cause I know she lost her damn mind. She lost her mind, and she I ain't gonna call and say who she is, but for those of you all know. But it ain't no saving Eve, man. Eve ain't going to the kingdom, man. Most of the Eve ain't going to the kingdom, like most of these Jakes ain't going to the kingdom, which is so-called black man. They ain't going to the kingdom. This is why the Heavenly Father drowned the whole earth, man, because of the wickedness. And you think Babylon? What kingdom has ever been more wicked than been Babylon? America. This place is through. And then guess what? The Lord is gonna what? This that lake of fire, y'all. This is that lake of fire, which is what? America.
Now, if she was a beautiful woman, I still don't put her with that attitude, but it makes more sense. This is not a beautiful woman by far. Ladies, your attitude need to match.
I don't give a damn what she look like. I'm not dealing with no motherfucking attitude. I'm not dealing with no all that masculine energy. You're not gonna be bucking up at me. I don't deal with all that. Because why? Because that's when a woman be taking your manhood, man. A woman would take your manhood, man. Like that, man. You let a woman talk to you any kind of way and treat you any kind of way, man. You might well bend over and let her screw you. And a lot of niggas bend over and let women screw them. A lot of these dudes, man, are women anyway, man, because they bending over, man. Ask Alizar.
How you look.
Sid, thank you. What's going over here?
Yeah, please.
Your name and age?
I'm Kisu, and I'm 27.
And Kisu, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
For numerous reasons. The first one was the age.
Okay.
So I was like, Then the outfit, wasn't a fan. And then I felt like that comment about her hair, cherry on top, very inappropriate. Yeah, I mean, she's a black girl.
See?
Our hair comes in many
Sisterhood.
different ways, patterns. So I feel like, I don't know, what if you saw me tomorrow? I had short hair. I just wasn't a fan of it. It wasn't giving that you were like accepting of her for who she was. And I feel like if you can say that to her, you can say it to me. So I had.
How? If this man told this woman that he wasn't disrespectful, if you watch the clip, the show, he just told her simply, I like women with longer hair. How is that not him accepting the woman with all the flaws and stuff? That's not a flaw. That's a preference.
That's a preference. That's what it
See,
is.
women, if you learn to take care of your hair and grow it out and stop putting all these glues and chemicals and lace front wigs that pull out the roots in your hair
That's
and stuff
right,
like
brother.
that, then you could actually grow some hair. If you really want to do some
That's
things
right
with your scalp, you can grow it. Now, because some of you are just too lazy to style your hair, some of you are too lazy to comb your hair, think about it.
Damn, boy, I ain't even, you know what? You would think me and him was sitting there and made the video together. I didn't get that far in this video for me. We saying, I mean, listen, man. You see how brothers be on the same page when given, because we using what? We use logic. This is why we be on the same page. Y'all use what? Ignorance. When I say ignorance, you all respond with emotions and feelings, and we just say any damn thing out your mouth, man.
All right. These women will put their hair in cornrows or whatever. Throw a wig on it just because they don't feel like styling their hair. They would rather spend $200, $300 for a lace front wig because they don't want to style their hair. They want to go to sleep and wake up looking the same way the same way that they did before they went to sleep. A lot of this stuff is just laziness. A lot of these women are just lazy. I'm sorry about stuttering. I got so much on my mind thinking about this shit. Women don't love themselves. They don't love themselves. And when a man tells you, hey, I prefer this right here because I love myself, I want to make myself happy, so I'm looking for a mate that fits, what I want. They get mad at you because they don't love themselves. Man, it's crazy.
Had to pop.
Well, we're here to give a first impression, right? So I'm going off of my first impression. So if you're not wearing your hair short, then you have nothing to worry about, right? Now, if you're ready to switch it up, there's nothing wrong with that. Because once we're together, I would have gotten to know you, and there would be more substance. There would be more reasons why we're together versus just the physical, right? Also, also, with any person that I'm dating, I would expect for them to make sure that, when there's a situation, that we have each other's back. What I'm hearing is if there's ever a situation, you're going to have a random girl's back because it's about the girl code. If I make a comment about someone that has nothing to do with us, right?
And you know what, man? I had a conversation with a woman that I know about this same thing. She worried about an opinion of something that I said about what? About another woman. So she got triggered and got mad and got upset with me. But I know it was a trick or a favor. Eve. That's what Eve do. Eve know how to act when she wants something. But when she wants something, she know how to act. She know how to act. She know how to get herself in order. But once uh whatever you're doing for is over with, then guess what? She know how to what? She know how to start shit. Put it that way. Worried about something, they don't be worried. They just be putting on the show for one another, man. And they'll destroy their life for one another, just trying to act because you be acting. They be acting. They don't really have each other backs, man. They don't really have each other back, man. Because if I'm well off and you got a friend, and 9 times out of 10 you done brought her around me, she know where I stay or whatever, and she finds you ain't food around me, and you can be food around me. She gonna 9 times out of 10 I can knock her off. This is what your friends do. But hey, man, this Babylon, man. Which is America, the daughter of Babylon, should I say?
So you're telling me you're willing to go to bat for a stranger versus the man that you're looking for?
That's right.
Well, you're a stranger. So.
Right.
That gentleman was absolutely correct. They don't even know each other, and they're willing to pile up and gang up on this one man. None of them gonna have a man, and he's right. So if he's with you,
all right, man. Let me read a couple more priests. I mean, a couple more. I like to comment. Let me go read a little more comments right quick. Then I'm gonna hit one more precept, and I'm gonna close this out, man. Let's see where I get. Let's start with Cornell. Cornell says he can say what he wants to say. He's right. I wonder why she's single. And she's gonna stay single for the rest of her life. I think I read this here. Let's see something. Let's go a little further. Okay. Lionel say what? Lionel Judah, so that's somebody that know who they are. That woman took it personal because she's wearing a wig and weave. Mm-hmm. I was looking for this comment. They were what? Presenting false images, and they know their real image was not in his preference, and that set them off. That show is so crazy can't be real. Yeah, it's real. It's real. She's triggered. Francis says, sister with the fro, short hair, she looked good. And she looked like she was like she was humble too. He humbled her ass though. Hopeless, just hopeless. All right, let me read the precept, y'all. I'm gonna close this out. I'm drove this on long enough. Let's see can I get Eve wicked ass on here. The mouth almighty. All right, I'm gonna go to. I think I'm gonna end this with Isaiah, I'm saying Isaiah. Well, let's go back. I want to go to Isaiah 3. 3 and 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the ways of thy path. This is why our homes are destroyed. This is why our children are so confused and don't know whether they want to be a man or a woman. Because what? Because Eve would tell their children real quick, be what you want to be, do what you want to do. But Jake not so eager to allow the so-called white man ways to come into the home, especially trying to turn their boy into to a girl, right? But this is why they use these celebrities, these basketball players, football players, or whatever that they paying millions of dollars to have you to put that in your mindset. Eve is very easy to trick. She's very easy to trick. This is why the scriptures speak about. This is why the Satan went to the spiritual demon. Satan went to Eve. Well, it was let's say spiritual demon Satan went to Eve because Eve is more. She's the weaker vessel, and the weaker vessel is what always the woman. Ain't necessarily got to be Eve, a so-called black woman. All women, they all weaker vessels. That's why men are always taking advantage of you. When I say take advantage of you, meaning you go and get a car, buy a car. You go buy a car with 200,000 miles on, paying $30,000 for it, and you go get an AC figure out, needs a fuse, and then you paying $2,000 for it to get it fixed. This is y'all overall behavior. But 9 times out of 10, Jake always be the one that paying for that shit. Y'all keep the family, the home, the structure of the home, in disarray, fucked up. Because why? Because you are 9 times out of 10, you more concerned and cater to yourself more than you cater to your husband and your children. As for my people, Isaiah 3 and 12 again. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the ways of thy path. So that knows they call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rokakwidash, Shalom.